fighting gets you erect. What does that mean? It's orgasmic sometimes.
I saw a picture of him dancing at 16, doing a little dance on YouTube, and for some reason I had an erection.
Hey, but what if he knocks you out?
This is what I want to do. I love fighting. I love staying in shape. I love nutrition. I love being healthy. I want to do this as long as I can until I die.
So the passion never goes away.
You know what never goes away? The call of the people that want you to fight. The people want me to do this, and that caused me to want to do it. If they believe in me, I believe in me. If they believe I can do it, I believe I can do it. I'm excited to do it. I've been training. My training's been going well, and I'm waiting to start sparring and stuff. I'm very excited to do it.
Wow. Mike Tyson says he wants to fight because the people are calling on him to face Jake Paul. He says he is a fighter at heart and will do this until he dies. Now I'm really worried for Jake Paul. It might have been postponed, but it definitely isn't over. You called out the wrong old man.
Mike Tyson is an absolute killer. So I was scared of going up against Mike Tyson. I was unsure. Scared.
You can't be in right frame of mind to want to do this stuff. No. You gotta realize that.
When fighting gets you erect, what does that mean? It's orgasmic sometimes.
Tyson, in his prime, where he was just storming the gates, he just stalked people down and smashed them. Just you couldn't stop him. I put that Mike Tyson up against anybody who ever lived. That guy was a special fighter. Part of the thing about Tyson that people forget, it wasn't just the knockout punching. He was so hard to hit, man. He was bobbing and weaving. He was already short for a heavyweight, but he would get low. He was coming at you, and he had everything. He had knowledge. He had this deep library of films that he would watch. He's throwing things from his toes all the way up. He's got everything going for him. He was a different guy. It's like a different model of fighter than we had ever seen in the heavyweight division before.
You know, 60 and I was 60 was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
60 is very young. This is from my point of view of grabbing glory. You know, never for money, only glory. I would never risk my health for money. I don't think he's faster than me. I train every day. The process goes through the whole day. I get up in the morning, do the road work, then I go to the gym at 1, then I go to the strength and conditioning guy, then it starts all over again.
Did you ever do any fighting?
I did kickboxing and
Tell me about
taekwondo
that.
tournaments. So I was pretty good at taekwondo. I won a bunch of state championships and won tournaments.
When did you know you wanted to get physical with another human being and do this stuff? Because, you know, you can't be in right frame of mind to want to do this stuff.
No.
You gotta realize that. I did that video and I was in bed for a week. That was 30 seconds and I was in bed for a week. This is big boy shit, okay?
Big boy shit.
This is big boy shit. You was
There
out,
it is right there.
Yeah, that wasn't really cool. While it lasted for Jake, okay? It was good while it lasted. It's not gonna last much longer. You're fat, Jake. I saw him with his shirt off the other day. He's fat. Did you start training already? He's not gonna win. Nigga, he couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How he gonna knock me out? He didn't knock out Tommy Fury. What's the other guy? Anderson Silva. He didn't knock those little guys. How he gonna knock me out? He didn't never knocked out a real man. Come on.
I make the comparison to Yoda in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, you know Yoda.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be hobbling around doing whatever, but when Yoda goes to
Activates.
battle, you can't be Yoda. That's his own.
I don't see Jake doing much against Mike.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one to stop me.
Jake Paul.
The conqueror, no, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
You still wanna fuck with me?
But it's wild the amount of people that think Mike actually stands a chance against me.
In the ever-evolving world of boxing, one name that continues to defy expectations is none other than the iconic Mike Tyson. At 57 years old, Tyson isn't just a relic of the past. He's a force to be reckoned with in the present, showcasing a level of skill and finesse that puts fighters more than half his age to shame. Recent sparring footage of Tyson has left fans in awe. The man is not just throwing punches, he's dancing around the ring with a grace that belies his age.
When you get challenged by someone who's a guy like a Jake Paul, does that piss you off? Is it part of it that's just like...
No, it doesn't. I think it's awesome.
You think it's awesome?
Yeah, I think it'll piss me off. I think it's cool.
You think it's cool? That's awesome. That's awesome that you handle it that way. It's kind of insulting. It's brave, it's bold of him, but it's like, Jesus Christ, there's levels to this world.
I looked at Tyson's history, he's coming from the same history that I'm coming from, He spent some time in incarceration. While he was in incarceration, I'm still out there fighting and training hard. Mm-hmm. He didn't have that.
No, Tyson can throw a punch, he can take a punch, so, he's doing something that he's used to. Now, Jake Paul makes sure that he's not in the way of those punches because Tyson's a real fighter. You got to try and stay away from him, stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day, and he throws some good combinations. So those 6-punch combinations.
I never believed that Mike Tyson could pull his punches. I'd never seen him pull his punches. But with Roy Jones, the 4-time champion of the world, Mike hit him a body shot, and he sickened Roy Jones with that body shot. But Mike didn't go for the finish.
You could tell.
And he carried Roy Jones to the final bell. I was happy that he did it, especially for Roy Jones. So Jake Paul would have seen this. Mm-hmm. I'd never seen it before. I do believe that Mike will pull his punches with Jake because there's no way that Jake Paul could take a full force punch from Mike Tyson. They've got to promote the fight, they've got to sell the fight. Do you understand? The fan base has got to watch the fight. But I still think it's just going to be an occasion for Jake Paul to share the ring, like I said, with one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And I don't think that it's going to be a proper tear-up. I think that it's going to be a sparring session. Punches hurt. Jake Paul will get hurt. Do you understand? He will get hurt. But I don't think that Mike will throw full force. I think Mike will carry him.
Did Mike Tyson's former sparring partner just confirm that the fight is rigged? He seems pretty convinced it won't be a real battle, but rather two friends sparring for a big payday. Let me know your thoughts on the fight in the comments below. Hit like on the video if you love the legendary Mike Tyson.